So we are going to try the cheaper version.
Yeah.
And then we are going to pour cola sauce all over the top. And it just sucks all the air out. Oh my goodness, I can't believe the difference. The first ever Happy Meal I had was when I was 3 and Aids just found them all in the loft. The Humpty Dumpty Club just found some really freaky stuff in the loft. It's from the previous owners and it's really quite disturbing. Good morning, welcome back to a new weekend vlog. I'm starting Thursday morning, just starting a little bit earlier. I've got something arriving today. I was going to say exciting, but I'm excited by it. You might not be. And there's always something going on around here at the moment. We've just heard a really big crash. I thought somebody slammed the front door. Aid heard it in the loft and came down. The trees are all being trimmed next door. They all lean over our roof, over our chimney, and they're dealing with them today. I don't know if one came down on us, I don't know. It made the house feel a bit shuddery. I haven't heard any screams or anything. I don't know. So yeah, welcome back to a new weekend vlog. It's going to be more sorting out, more decluttering. My sister's coming over later. She's dropping her dog off. We're having her little pup for her for the weekend as they're going away. And yeah, we really need to pack our hand luggage as well. So hopefully that will be done at some point. We wanted to do it last weekend and it's just been chaos here. So it's going to be a chaotic weekend. I hope you'll enjoy it. Not quite sure what's going to happen. But please hang out with us. Hope you're doing well. Let us know what you've been up to. And if you enjoy our videos, please, please, please subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out. He's just gone around the side just to see if he can see anything. Anything? It's not on the roof. Why? Okay. See what's going on. I think they're removing 2 trees, but all of the trees have got preservation orders. So despite the fact that it's double the size of our house and comes all the way over our house, you can't just trim it or take it back. You have to get permission by the council and it takes ages. Have they already taken one down? That was quick. Is that what the... Wow, my goodness, that's really light now. That's made a massive difference, hasn't it?
This front bit, look.
Yeah, that's all gone. I am so excited to be making this recipe again. It's one of my favourites, but we're cheating. We bought the mini balls. So I'm just going to make the sauce and then we're just going to make it up separately. I just didn't have the time today. It's after 6 and I've only just finished work. Oh, actually I need the oil left out. And my sister is on her way over. I'm trying to have a little bit of a tidy up because the dog is into everything and we have stuff everywhere. So I'm going to get on and make this cola sauce. So we need a whole can of Coke. It's not called Cola Zorza for nothing. I've got a very large garlic, which I'm trying to squeeze with one hand, but I'm going to need to do that with 2. And paprika. I will include the original recipe. It is in German, but obviously you can translate. And, oh, some new ketchup. I can squeeze as hard as I can. It's not going to come out. I need about 400 mils of this. And some Worcester sauce. I am supposed to have onion powder, but I've run out. They don't sell it in Aldi or Lidl, and I haven't been anywhere else. So we're going to do without that at the moment. And then salt and pepper. Just going to mix that up. That's going to be the most delicious barbecue-y type sauce. I have got some peppers and garlic in my skillet, and I roasted off some potatoes and onions in this one. I'm going to transfer the potatoes now and the onions over to this one. This one's going to be our base. This is going to be so delicious. This is honestly one of our favourite meals. Look how delicious those potatoes look with the peppers and the onions. If you don't like peppers, leave them out. Add anything else you want to. They look so delicious. Right, here's the cheats part. And we have tried these for safety reasons, just to make sure they're okay. These are the frikadellen. They are little German meatballs. You can get like burger size ones, but these are perfect for this. Usually I would make my own, but I didn't have time today, and I haven't made this for any family members before, only for Ada myself. So we are going to add all of these frikadellen. They are so delicious. Imagine like Swedish meatballs. It's that kind of thing. And then we are going to pour the cola sauce all over the top. And then, because we're all cheese mad in this family, I'm just going to cover it in grated cheese and pop it in the oven for a bit so the meatballs heat through. So all the sauce bubbles up and the cheese goes nice and golden. Now I'm just going to pop that in the oven. And if you're veggie, don't feel left out. Just buy yourself some veggie meatballs, like the IKEA ones, for example, and you can still do it as well. It is a really, really delicious recipe. This has been in for 15 minutes. My sister's already nicked one. And they're nice and hot. And we are so looking forward to this. Good morning. Welcome to Friday. Our new guest arrived last night. I'll take you to her in a bit. She's being very cute and very well behaved at the moment. My Hoover arrived yesterday. Oh, I haven't told you what I bought. My surprise arrived yesterday, so we'll open that together. Aid has just sold the tent. 250 quid we got for that. He did reduce it, but we're really pleased because it's just been sat in the... Did you make yourself jump then? Come here, Molly. It's been sat in the shed for years and years and years. So they've got a real bargain because they're currently about 1,200 quid new, and it's only been used for 2 weekends. It is in very good condition, and there's loads of extras that we've purchased for it. So she's got herself a bargain. We have a separate house account. We do this with savings like we do it for holidays. We're focusing on the savings now, so everything that we sell is going in a savings account. And that would be for any extras when we move. We need a new washing machine because it's integrated. I'm not going to bother with a dishwasher because we don't use one now anyway. I'd rather have the extra cupboard space. We've got a breakfast bar, so we want bar stools. Want a new light in over the dining table. So we've got a little savings fund, and so far from everything we've sold, actually with that gone in now, that will be £950. So I'm really pleased with that. So if we could get like 2 grand or something before we move, that would be really, really nice. I haven't started selling any of my craft stuff yet. I want to go on and do some Facebook groups selling. But yeah, that's really good just for the first sort of few weeks. Let me know if you sell your stuff as well, and where do you go to do it. So this is what came from Amazon yesterday. So we bought a new Hoover. It was a very spontaneous buy the other day. I was watching a house tour of somebody that I follow. She's moved house and she was in her pantry, and the pantry looked like our new one in the house. And I'd already been thinking about it anyway, that the pantry is like it is here, where we're going to store our food, but also like the Hoover, the mop, that kind of thing. And our Hoover, although it's small, it's quite bulky. It's a Dyson. It's never been our favourite. We had the model before, didn't we? And it lasted for years and years. Yeah. And this one, the suction just isn't great. I really wanted like a shark type one, you know, the long skinny ones. So I went on Amazon. I knew they were pricey, so I bought something else.
Can I handle that?
Yes, please.
Can I hold the box? Or
yeah,
do you
go on,
want
then you take it out.
Oh.
So we are going to try cheaper version.
Yeah, so it's like
it had 45% off. It was £139. The reviews are really good. There's a lot of reviews, and it came to 4.6 out of 5. We've got nearly all wooden floors anyway, apart from carpet upstairs, and there's going to be only the 2 of us the majority of the time.
Yeah, everything downstairs is going to be, well, pretty much the same as it is now. It's all hard flooring.
Yeah, that's true actually. So, and I understand that if it's on like a lower thing, the battery is supposed to last about 50 minutes, 55 minutes.
It doesn't suck as much probably.
No, but then the higher suction, I know it is going to use up more battery, but then that's just going to be upstairs. And like I said, as there's just the 2 of us, You don't need to hoover as much as when you've got kids.
And also not having animals as well.
We no longer have pets. And I did like the colour. Look, it's really nice.
It always comes down to colour, doesn't it?
I know, I love blue.
You just pass it to me. Am I putting it together? Or?
Well, you were going to go and charge it.
Yeah.
It charges on the wall, which we really like, so we can
like
hang it in the larder. I'm interested to see how big it actually is. That's the bit there. So that will, I'll let you take that out.
Well, let me take this out because that's in the way first.
I'll leave the link to it from Amazon. I'll stick it in my storefront if we're happy with it. We'll test it out first. I would never put something in my storefront that we're not happy with. See, this was my worry. That being on the shelf,
Right.
how much, do you know what I mean?
Well, let's see.
How much space does that actually take
But
up?
it's smaller than an actual Hoover being
Hoover.
sat on the ground.
Yeah.
This can go in the corner. Yeah?
Yeah.
Imagine in the corner. We actually have it at the corner rather than right in front of us or things like that.
Yeah.
Look.
So I think our larder it's longer, it's higher. We could just put it up on the ceiling. I'm intrigued. We've never had a Hoover like this before.
Perhaps we should look at the instructions, really.
Oh, this is the little digital
That's the
thing
charger.
as well.
Got the battery.
Oh, is this the battery? It's
Yeah.
quite heavy.
So that's the end. I might need to have a look at those bits. They might be the wall mounts.
That's what I'm thinking. There. Is that the battery? It looks like it. Yeah, it's got one of
Yeah,
those.
thank you. So is this everything? There's something else down there as well.
That's just one of the suction things. And I was reading as well, on some of the different ones as well, different brands, you have to pay extra for some of the attachments and everything is in here. Oh, I quite like that.
It's your size.
It is my size.
Let's use the rubbish.
Yeah. It is a pretty colour, isn't it? Should we call her blue?
Yes.
Like the raptor.
Right, let's see how this, in true style.
Oh shit.
Don't press that. That takes that off.
Is that like, you know, on the movie Vacation when they don't know all the buttons are and then it combusts? Oh, is it already working?
Don't know.
Oh, can you? It's really messy in here. You can start vacuuming if you want.
Oh, that comes off. I'm trying to find out how to extend it.
I noticed.
As you can see, we haven't read instructions. Oh, there we go. I want to be careful because it's obviously there.
Who actually reads instructions?
There you go.
Let us
Probably
know if
Nick
you
does.
do. Yeah, do you reckon?
Yeah, there you go.
Yay.
Right, let's see.
Let's see if she works. Oh, and there's a light. I like the idea of the light going under the Hoover.
Pick up that.
And she swivels as well. Does she feel lightweight?
Yeah, it's actually quite easy. It's a bit in your hand. It feels obviously you've got a battery and a few bits up there.
Yeah. Obviously, we'll have to empty her more regular than our one.
That's obviously.
Ah.
This is the lowest setting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's just see. There's a bit of paper here.
That's a sticker that's on the floor.
There's some paper here and ribbon. Well, that's all gone up okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse my recycling bins. He loves a new toy. I can hear him. He's taking it upstairs to test it on the carpet in our bedroom. I'll let you know what we think of it. What's the verdict then?
Pretty good actually.
Yeah, because I read a few reviews. I mean, a lot of people raved about it, but I did read the 1 star.
Do you want me to say what I say first? And
Oh,
see
okay,
if
then go on.
I did it on different settings, and there
Yeah.
were things obviously on the low setting, putting it around. This is on the carpet.
Yeah.
It would pick some bits up, the bits that were kind of loose. So if you had like a little bit of paper or something there, tiny, whatever, that would suck up no problem.
It is woven carpet though that bobbles, isn't it?
If it was like a thread,
Yeah.
say for example, that come from a sock or a bit of clothing or something, and I went over it at like normal speed,
Yeah.
it didn't suck up
Okay.
straight away. But on the high speed, it would. But what I found on the lower speed, if you just went just a little bit slower,
Yeah.
it did.
Okay.
So for example, if you didn't rush it,
Yeah.
it would still suck it up.
Okay.
So if you just went over it really quickly, obviously you didn't have a chance to suck it up. But obviously the high power, yeah, it sucked up no problem.
Okay.
But even on the low one, it still did. But just go a bit slower. To be honest, there was no issue with that.
Yeah.
So no, I like it so far. It's quite easy to use. The light's quite good actually.
I like the light.
Two things on the carpet.
Yeah.
It was difficult to see if you'd hoovered up what was kind of there until you went past it. But what was good, I went into our ensuite,
Yeah.
and on the hard floor, the flat floor, it highlights and you can see where everything is. So if there's stuff on the floor,
Ah, okay, because it's a darker room as well,
you
isn't
wouldn't
it?
see it, so you kind of like see it highlighted, so you know that you've got to hoover stuff up. So no.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're
pretty
impressed.
good. So far, so good.
Should we try and sell our Dyson then? It's how old is it? A couple of years old?
No, about 6-7 years.
Is it really that old?
Yeah, 2015, I think we got it.
Oh, you've got a good memory.
Something like that.
Our other one lasted what?
A long time. I don't know where I'm
20
reading
odd
this.
years? Had I had it before you?
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe that.
Might be putting this in the lounge for the time being.
What, along with everything else?
Well, where am I putting it?
I don't know. In the larder.
Put the larder.
Yeah. So we're at a little hospital in Basingstoke. Aid had, he suffers with really bad headaches and has done every day for years. He's finally seeing somebody privately through his healthcare with work. He had an initial appointment. He's now got another appointment today because he suffers with sleep apnea, and they said that can be a cause of headaches. So he's got some equipment to bring home, and he's got to sleep with it for 8 hours tonight and then take it back tomorrow, and we'll see what that says. So I'm just waiting for him in the car. I've been doing some work in the car. I'm currently cutting pom-pom trims for my October kits, and I've just been editing photos, and we've been discussing what to have for dinner tonight. I'm really hungry. Oh, Aid's brought a little case with him. You got your case, Aid?
Yes.
Do you know how to fit it?
Yeah.
Is it an ugly mask?
No.
Oh, I was so worried that I'd have to sleep next to you with you looking like you had a gas mask on.
Might need your help though.
Oh no, have we got to do some freaky stuff?
No.
I'm just on the phone to Mum. She's trying to book the premiere in.
Okay.
It's been a lengthy procedure, hasn't it, Mum? I said it's been a lengthy procedure.
Yeah, it's not come through.
Okay.
Hang on, I'll go back to the app.
Yeah. Why is booking things so difficult? A spontaneous trip into Basingstoke. We were just driving past Festival Place. I really wanted some little white trainer socks because they didn't have any last time we were here. So we're going to stop off as we're driving past. And Aid's just said he's got 2 free coffees on his Starbucks app. So we might grab a cheeky latte as well. We are home. We ended up not having a coffee. The queue was right out the door in Starbucks. It was rammed, so we figured we'd just come home. Didn't buy anything too exciting. I managed to get my socks, which I'm really pleased about. Got a few other bits. I'll show you in a minute. We're going to nip off to the charity store because we've got an appointment. I've just been cleaning up a few bits that we found in the loft. It's not ours. We've still got so much stuff of the previous owners in the loft as well. So we've been putting out all their stuff. There's loads of carpet underlay. There's magazines, newspapers. So we're going through all that as well. But got little Molly here as well. Morning. It is Saturday morning. We're just about to go and walk Molly dog. I forgot to show you my Primark stuff. So I picked up a couple more lip glosses. They're £1.50. Really, really good. I've just put the rose one on. I've had a few people ask what colour they are. A lot of them are quite similar. This one is candy, and because they're so cheap, I like leaving them in different places. So I'm going to put this one in the drawer by the front door because quite often I want to just grab one and go. I've got one in my desk drawer, I've got them in my handbags, I've got them in my makeup bag, so they're just always there. And we're just going to go and walk Molly, aren't we, Mars? Yeah, you are so soft. She got groomed. My brother groomed her just before. They brought her over. Molly, show your paws. And he painted her nails in doggy nail polish. Just to make you extra, extra smart. Aid is back at the hospital. He's returning that kit that he had to do to check his sleep last night. He was all strapped up with a monitor to track his sleep. I've been editing, but I'm going to quickly make some lunch. He's on his way home. So I am going to make some pizza baguettes with some leftover baguette from the other day. We haven't eaten yet, and it's about midday. under the grill, and we've now got pizza baguettes. And I've also been working on, that's all right, September kits this morning, putting in the little letters inside the boxes, because I'm going to be packing these this weekend. We're about to try something new that we haven't done before. We're going to try vacuum packing duvets and things like that to help with the packing and save a little bit of space. So you bought these bags, didn't you? Were they from Amazon?
Yeah, they were Amazon Basics. Just they're all a selection of.
Are they different
They're
sizes?
small, medium, large, and I think we've got extra large as well. We've
Oh,
got
okay.
3 of each.
How much were they?
£15, and I think there was, I don't know if there's 15 bags.
Okay.
But that's obviously large. I'm just sorting these into size, and then as we're getting rid of, when I say getting rid of things, we're sorting things. We've got things like spare duvets, and then what's she snoring?
Yeah, the dog's snoring.
There's taken up quite a bit of room. So to give ourselves a little bit of room, I'm going to pat these down, but see how they go. So I've got duvets, which are the biggest item first of all. But we've got blankets, cushions,
Yeah, throws.
pillows,
That's a good idea.
throws. I did test this out on t-shirts the other day.
Oh, okay.
And I don't necessarily think t-shirts are the best thing to do because there's not much air in them. Although yes, they do go down, I think you can get much better benefit of space from this. So we're going to do all the stuff that's like airy.
A bit bulkier.
Duvets, throws, pillows, cushions, things like that.
I'm intrigued. And you're going to use the new Hoover as well, aren't you?
It does come with a pump.
Oh, does it?
I don't know where it is. It's not in there.
If we're happy with these, by the way.
Look
Oh,
inside that
wow.
bag. So that will fit.
You could vacuum pack me in
That will
that.
fit. Well, don't do that. That'll be like a king size duvet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if we're happy with them, I'll leave the link to the bags down below.
It could be we get some more because there's stuff that we don't want to just throw away, but stuff we do also need to take with us.
I was also going to say, one of my used to be favourite YouTubers, I haven't watched her in quite a long time, but she is the declutter and organising queen. I know lots of you know her already. Kaz from Clutterbug. I've recently picked up her videos back up again, and she is actually moving house herself at the moment. She's got some really, really good videos. We're just watching one on house moving tips and mistakes to avoid. 13-minute video. I really, really recommend it.
I actually was Googling tips to move house and it came up and I didn't know it was someone that you watch. And I started watching it. I said, oh, this video I really wanted to watch.
I've watched her
and
channel.
And you've watched her channel for ages, haven't you?
Yeah, I used to watch it when her channel was really, really small. Like when I say really small, like she had 100 or 1,000. She's now got, I think, 800 or 1,000. But yeah, I really like her. She's really funny. This is the video. You can see her channel there. That's the video we're watching at the moment. But her channel is really, really good if you like decluttering and being organised. Little puppy has been very tired today after her walk. So you've got duvets, Christmas cushions are going in. You got it all going on here.
And the nice thing here,
yeah,
on these little ones, or I'll say little ones, on these bags, sorry,
yeah,
you get these little plastic clips.
Okay. Oh, it helps seal them.
You should,
yeah,
he says, put it there, and as long as straight, it should pretty much do it up. I was just make sure it is sealed.
yeah.
There you go.
That's cool.
So we're going to do one of these ones over here. Might do this one here because this one's ready to go.
Okay.
And these are like a one-way valve. So you're
doing it with the Hoover?
Yeah, Hoover on.
Yeah. I didn't know you could do it with the Hoover until today. And it just sucks all the air out. Oh my goodness. I have never seen this being done in person.
See, this is why it gets so much smaller.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe the difference. Wow. You think of packing that into a box. What does it feel like?
It's solid.
Oh my god, it's completely solid.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a bit of movement in it.
Yeah.
But you look at the space that took beforehand to
Yeah.
what it is now. Like even if we were to put these in our cases and pack some stuff
Yeah.
around it. Yeah.
That's so cool. Okay, you've done socks
If you
and
feel it,
things.
it
Oh
feels
my god,
solid.
it's completely solid. That's so weird.
But that hasn't saved much space.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'm going to do socks and things
Right.
like that.
Although Kaz in that video just said, don't waste your money on bubble wrap. Use socks and things like that instead. We could vacuum pack Molly.
Yeah. For for this one.
So you're going to try the pump with
So you
this
take
one?
the valve off.
Okay. So this is, does this pump, did you say, come with it?
It comes with it, yeah.
Can you buy just the bags on their own then?
I will need to check. I know
Yeah.
you can buy them packed, but I think they generally just come with this anyway.
Okay.
I don't know if you can buy them.
So if you wanted to buy more bags, does that mean you have to have another pump?
Yeah, but then even bags, it's like another 15 quid
Yeah,
for
I
another
guess
12
so.
bags. So just need to...
Yeah, because if you've got an upright hoover or something, you wouldn't be able to do it with a hoover, would you?
Well, no, but an upright hoover has
has
an attachment for that.
Yeah,
so
that's
you can
true.
use the normal attachment. So it doesn't have to be a... For this, if you look now...
Yeah.
Still does it.
It's just going to take a lot longer, isn't it?
And of course, you could, if you want, on holiday, you could obviously take this with you as well if you chose you wanted to do this. The only thing to be aware though, although it compacts it, it then obviously means that you probably can't put as much in the case because that's quite a weight.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
that you can fit it in. If you're going on holiday, you might be over weight limit.
Do you need
But
quite
can you
strong
see here?
wrists for this, do you think?
Not really, no. So you can see obviously it does take a bit longer.
Decided to go with the hoover. That is such a big difference, isn't it? I'm just looking here. No dust, no insects, no mould, no smell, no humidity. Reusable. Yeah, I think the hoover gets our thumbs up, doesn't it? Our new blue. Oh, don't look quite so comfy like that, do they? Are they really rock hard as well?
No, they got a bit of movement. So if you do
Yeah.
want to put them into a case or in a box or something.
Rest on it, would we? I think I'm in love. I just picked up Blue the hoover and I just thought, oh, I'll give it a quick go. It's just so easy and it's so nice not having to get the Dyson out the cupboard, plug it in, clear the work surface in case it knocks anything off the work surface. This is so easy. And I swear it's not sponsored at all. So I am just going to press that in. Look. This is so much easier than our Dyson. I've just hoovered the whole of downstairs. I would have had to have unplugged and replugged in 3 different positions to do that usually. That was so easy. It went straight over the rug. No problem. I didn't change it to like a higher speed. I just kept it on the low. No problem at all. We've obviously got Molly at the moment. So there was like fur. It always accumulates under the radiator in the hallway for some reason. No problem. I'm really impressed. I really, really like that hoover. I'm so glad that I decided to buy it. I wasn't going to, and I thought it's just money I don't need to spend at the moment. We've got a hoover that works. I love it. I'm really, really pleased with it. So I'm busy packing kits. Aid's dealing with the last bits in the loft. And Aid's dad is dismantling the kids' playhouse in the garden to go in the skip. It's time to start making some dinner. I've got chips in the oven that I've sliced up, just potatoes and that, with a bit of oil, a bit of garlic powder, and some 5-spice blend. These are going to be yummy. I am going to do some chicken to go with it. Taken one of my big deep pans, and I've got coconut oil with onion and garlic. I'm going to add in some chicken thighs and a blend of a couple of teaspoons of Chinese 5-spice, some garlic powder, and chili flakes. I've only sprinkled these over, I haven't added it all in there. Toss that around, adding some peppers and celery, and salt as it's salt and chili chips. And just want that done until the chicken is done. Alright, the chicken and the veggies are done. This is my first time doing it like this. I wanted to make it, I've made the chips before, but I wanted to turn it more into a proper meal. And it's Saturday night. And we all deserve treats on a Saturday night. So these are my potatoes. And I am just going to add these in here. The pan nice and hot. I'm going to sprinkle the rest of my chip seasoning, my Chinese chip seasoning over the top, and constantly rotate this. I want all the chips to get coated in that lovely seasoning. This is going to be so delicious. I wish I had spring onions to go on top. That would be so nice when it's served, but I don't. Oh, very fragrant. I've just added some extra salt, and I am just going to sprinkle over a little bit of sugar as well. Fries are seriously good. They're really good. Taste them, and then you can add more seasoning. The salt and the sugar at the end really makes the difference. Aid's bringing down the last few bags from the Loft, I believe. Found the one bag I was desperate to find. This is what happens as well when things aren't boxed. These are bags that were in the very back of the Loft. He's found all the Bob the Builder toys. Holly was crazy for Bob the Builder. My Little Panda. All the wooden puzzles. More books. Thai phrase book. And some more toys. And loads and loads of really old bedding. Oh, this was what I was excited about. I'm going to show you these. So in case you don't know, for the last 8.5 years, I've had a Happy Mail business where I send out monthly Happy Mail, crafty Happy Mail to people that subscribe. The first ever Happy Mail I had was when I was 3, and Aid's just found them all in the Loft, the Humpty Dumpty Club. They were so cool. They came in these great big, almost like LP size envelopes. I remember them coming and I would get so excited. And, oh, excuse me, please, Molly, you're right in the way. Every month there would be like, Molly, activities to do. There's a Zoom money box. There's just various different things. There's books. Molly. All sorts, little flashcards. I'm going to use these on my journals. Oh, look, I was wondering if there was any. I want to find a date on it. Well, this must have been my first. Yes, this is my first one. We are delighted to welcome you to the Oldham's Playtime Learning Programme and to enclose your child's first Humpty Dumpty Club kit. I've always remembered this. I enjoyed it so much. I wish there was a date on it. And I remember having a height chart, and I've still got some of the books in with the kids stuff now because the books were so good. Really loved getting this through the mail. There's one of the books there. Oh, and look, there's a little thing on the back. My first Happy Mail. I've just found the actual height chart that I was just talking about. There we go. There we go. Salt and chili, chicken and chips. Good morning. Happy Sunday to you. It's early Sunday morning and we're up. I have just made coffee in our Magic Kingdom mugs and we're about to film a video for our Aid and Lisa Disney channel, our travel channel, talking about how we get free miles or free flights with Virgin, how we just pay the taxes, which is one of the reasons that we are able to go over to the States so often. It's just made such a big difference to our travelling. So we're about to film that. I'll leave a link to that video down below if you want to go and check that out. The house is the biggest mess ever. We both worked. I carried on with kits last night. Aid carried on with the Loft till about 9 o'clock last night. The skip is now full. It's like a jigsaw. He's done it so neat and tidy. I'll show you later. But everywhere else is a mess. We've run out of space in the bins. We've got charity stuff to drop off again. We were both going through stuff last night as well. So today is Operation Tidy Up. We want to have a really good sort out. I really want to finish packing the kits today as well. I've had a summer sale on. So I want to pack all those orders on Monday and then just send everything this week before we go. But this is the state we're in at the moment. For example, we use the bins in my studio as recycling bins and the recycling bin outside is now full. I put this on top because Molly the dog is into everything, and just to try and prevent her when she's in here of taking things out. I'm just waiting for Aid actually before we film, so I'll quickly show you everything else. It's such a mess. So I'm kit packing there, and then here, these are the last few bits that he brought down last night. So things like my Happy Mail and Bob the Builder I'm keeping. Just need to go through a few more bits. I went through a fabric bag yesterday, which is going. Morning, Aid.
Morning.
And then that's rubbish, recycling, that we need to somehow try and get rid of. Oh, and you've sold the bars for the car, haven't you?
Yeah.
The rooftop bars, so somebody's coming to collect those today. Was it 80 quid you got for those in the end?
Yeah.
But the priority today is to get tidied up. New hobby for Aid. He's taken up jigsaws.
Need to keep them simple though.
Some of them are a bit tricky though, aren't they?
They are.
I've struggled with some of them. You're doing really well though, Aid. Keep at it.
Thank you. Just hope I've got the pieces.
I'm really proud of you. Look, that one was tricky.
Oh look at that
There's
one.
4 pieces in that one. Oh, well done.
So that
You found the
one's already
doggy.
done.
Oh, was that one
And
away?
that one was done as well.
Oh, it's even easier then.
Oi, Molly.
Do you want to show which ones we've kept? We're not keeping these ones. We are keeping
Postman Pat.
Postman Pat,
And we're going to keep the Winnie the Pooh one.
in the hope that one day we may have grandchildren.
Yeah.
You never know. And it's back to the kit packing table. Just sold the roof bars.
Yep.
80 quid.
Yep.
We're just heading over to our neighbours. They've got an overflowing apple tree and they've said go over any time and pick them. So we're going to go and pick some. I plan to then bake us and them some apple cake later. I've also just found a recipe for apple chutney on Pinterest as well that I fancy doing. There we go, a nice little lot of apples. We've just found this little bag. So this is a little M&S outfit that I bought when I was expecting Holly. I didn't find out, we didn't have the choice of finding out the sex of the babies, but I wouldn't have wanted to anyway. I bought this little outfit. I always wanted girls. And I never thought I'd be lucky enough to have a little girl. So when I was expecting Holly, I bought everything ready for a boy. And this was the outfit I bought. She did wear it a couple of times, but Louis was then lucky enough to wear it. So this is a little outfit that Louis had. I've got this cute, because he was a winter baby. I used to pop him in this all the time. It's just still so soft. We're just going through like the little hat he wore to come out of hospital. There's just so many cute things in here. And we also found little slippers that I kept. My pregnancy test. I've got his bracelet, hospital bracelet, and little cot tag in there from the hospital. And the teeniest, tiniest little shoes. I've gone through all the cards. I am binning those and just keeping the ones from the grandparents. Look how cool the cards were over 40 years ago. I might keep that for a journal cover. I do quite like that. I actually really like all the cards. Aren't they cool? Proper retro. They have just got such a cool feeling about them. I really like these. There's one. I found this one to my dad, and this one must have been the year before because my writing wasn't quite as good. That's really sweet. We're just doing like the last bits really, aren't we, now at the loft? Everything's brought down and we're just going through things and tidying them up. Just going through Sylvanian families. We've got like bits of Lego in here which I'm taking out. There's a pen. Aid's got the larger bits of Sylvanian families.
We'll try and put those
Oh, that was the like caravan, wasn't
yeah,
it?
the roof rip.
Oh yeah. And we're also keeping things that we want to keep. We've got a random Wendy. We haven't found Bob or anyone yet. But like the farmyard, the wooden farmyard, I want to keep. I've decided I have got a massive Playmobil box, and then I've also found this with a train track. The train actually, is it in here? It still works. Merry-go-round. There's some Weebles. Weebles there. There's a little Weeble. Yeah, the train works. Can you believe that after 20 odd years? So yeah, but I think I'm going to sell that when I get back off holiday. This is just a small box, but we've got an absolute massive Playmobil box. Found these in the Sylvanian box. I remember Holly making these. They kind of join together with water. I'm going to keep these actually. I think these will be really fun to add to a journal. I also sat here with a charity box, a to bin box, and a recycling box. Aid, tell me about the world's smallest digital camera in the world that I've just found.
I don't know where I got it from. It was given to me, I think.
Did it actually work?
I don't know. Let's have a look. See what battery it takes.
And film?
I don't know.
Oh look, it's got a little bit of it.
There is something I want to show you actually.
I've seen it before and I wasn't impressed. Oh, okay. There's a battery in there. We've just opened it.
So if we get a AAA, which that is.
I'm intrigued by this.
I know. Should we?
Yeah.
This is a joke. Where's the bin part there?
I'll put that in the battery recycling.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We'll get a battery when we go downstairs.
Okay, I'm
Something
intrigued.
else I do want to show you.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have put some paper in here.
We've got a big box for Sylvanians.
Yeah, I'm going to need to get. Actually, I'll get the paper.
Go on then.
I love a Swiss Army knife, and I found this. It's obviously got the usual of a knife. I think it's got a file, a pair of scissors. It's got a pen.
That's handy.
So
Does it work?
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
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 But this is the other one here as well that really.
Can I have a guess?
Go on.
Sellotape.
No.
Screwdriver.
USB stick.
Oh, that's a modern one.
Well, it's not. Look at
Oh,
the size
oh
of
is it a really big one?
128 megabytes.
Oh,
So we might get about 5 pictures on there.
is that it?
Well, a few more.
Okay.
They're cool though.
That's amazing.
Box we don't need.
He's a man of many gadgets. Aid, this time next week, where will we be?
I was having a drink in the hotel.
Yes, hopefully having a drink in the hotel. I was just thinking about vlogs. I think I am going to film the week leading up to going away. I want to make some Disney ears and we'll get the house sorted and all that. And then I will film the weekend that we actually go away as well.
Sorry.
That's all right. I think that's what I'm going to do. And Polly Pocket is all going in with the wooden farm set. We're keeping that too. Aid's just bought this down from the Loft. I have no idea what it is. It's heavy. You reckon it's glass?
Yeah. It's a globe of some kind or something.
Oh.
My word.
Apologise if you like this kind of thing. Not my cup of tea. Might get some money for it. It's a snow globe with Santa on it. Always a thing to do it up. People like this kind of thing, don't they?
I do.
It's actually quite nice.
It's actually. I've just been on the side.
Yeah.
So I think
It
it's
goes
nice. If you look underneath, there's batteries. Does it have lights in it as well then?
I don't know. I actually quite like
I'm
it.
going to put it in there. Am I putting it back up for the moment? Okay, put it in the box.
I don't know where it came from, but somebody must have bought it. Possibly. Yes! There should be lights in it as well. Is this going to our new house?
Can I just open the bottom just to see?
Yeah. Be careful, it's glass and it's very heavy. Oh, I wonder who bought us that. Anyone collects snow globes? And I've just found a Ralph Lauren Baby Grow. So I'm going to pop that in the wash. I might get a couple of quid for that. This now is all baby stuff. Louis' stuff that I found earlier on. They're red baby books. First baby cards when he was born, and then I've also got some of my stuff as well, so that can have the lid on it and go to my mum's. I've just found some really freaky stuff in the loft. It's from the previous owners and it's really quite disturbing. There's that. There's a really freaky teddy.
So it reminds me of.
It's really quite scary. This is what disturbs me. I've just had a look. This is somebody's schoolwork. 1971, right? You should never talk, never call out, never get out of your place, never be stupid, never talk across the classroom, never do untidy work, never write on books, never draw without a ruler if needed. You should always put up your hand, you should always arrive on time, you should never be rude to the teacher, you should never be cheeky to the teacher, you should always take note of what you are doing. You should always take your books and the right ones. You should always be quiet. You should never argue with the teacher at any time, even if you haven't done something wrong. Do you reckon that was somebody being told off?
Do you know what?
And that's the teacher's signature.
Do you know what the thing is though?
What?
I know that teacher.
Oh, do you really?
She taught me, she was my form tutor. Oh. If it's the same one.
Yeah.
The reason I know is because that on the top there is a classroom, C22.
Yeah.
C block, second floor, second room.
Yeah.
Mrs. Cook was a maths teacher. She taught my brother for A level. She didn't teach me, but I'm sure she was either my form tutor or my brother's form tutor.
Yeah.
So she was there, which was over 20 or however many years later.
Was she old when you were there then?
Yes, she was.
That
she
is
was
her then.
close to retirement. So that would have meant if she was there, she would have still been. And C22 is a maths block, and she was a maths teacher.
Do you find that disturbing?
So it's probably a form tutor.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a little bit freaky.
It is, isn't it?
Should have been it.
I'm going to finish off the video now. I hope you've enjoyed following on with us. It is Monday morning. I've just put that Hoover. I keep calling it a Hoover. Hoover's a brand, isn't it? What do you call it? A vacuum? What do you call something? A vacuum cleaner. You have just put that round downstairs and upstairs. It has done downstairs, I think 3 or 4 times. Upstairs it's done twice now since we've opened it. And I am so pleased. We've got my sister's dog obviously for the weekend, so we have got extra fur around. I love how it can move from the wood floor to the rugs. Doesn't suck it all up, but yeah, it sucks everything up as well. I've just emptied it. Aid's now charging it. It's just died upstairs on the carpet. Love how it works on the carpet. And it is quite grubby upstairs as well with us. We've been doing the loft again this weekend, so each time we're doing that it's getting really grubby. So everywhere is lovely and clean. And the thing I have loved the most, I haven't needed to get the instructions out to work out anything. Emptying it, charging it, using it, it's been so straightforward. I can't be bothered with instructions, so really happy with it. So yeah, I'm going to add that to my Amazon storefront. I'll leave the link down below. Gets the thumbs up from us. Got my sister coming over later to pick up little Molly dog, and I've just put a lovely huge great big chilli, vegan chilli in the crock pot. Loads of beans. Actually, I was going to throw some lentils in. I'll do that in a moment. And there's going to be enough for us to freeze. I want to get up some meals for our week that we move, leading up to the move, so that we don't need to worry about fresh food in the house so much. We can have lots stacked up in the freezer. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with us this weekend. It's been a bit of a chaotic one. Life just feels full of chaos at the moment, but we are now into our final countdown before we go away. I think I'm going to film a vlog of the week leading up to our trip. There's lots and lots of things going on. And I really want to make those new ears as well. I don't know if I showed you the fabrics I found. I can't remember. I've got a whole stack of fabric, so I want to make lots of ears like I did these ones here. So I want to make some more. And from that scary box, I did salvage some playing cards from the 70s. I thought they'd be really fun. But thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you've enjoyed this weekend's vlog. Have an amazing week. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you're up to this week. I'd love to hear. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.